Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother Tarot. This is going to be a daily Donna Celtic Cross. I always start the day out this way and I am running behind. So let's get through the spiel. It's a general reading. I call everybody Donna. It's another name for the collective. I'm Donna, you're Donna. Anybody who resonates with this reading is a Donna, like a Mouseketeer. Okay, we're transcribing with the oak, ash, and thorn and the rabbit. We're running with the cats. Everything else is the same. You got create a stress-free life in your pre-cut. So let's get going. Conundrum. Up in the air. This is my card. I call it NASA. Never a straight answer. You don't know where you are because you're being lied to. That's why you don't know where you stand. That's why nobody has nothing to... That's why there's nothing to show for all the hard work you have. Surely there's something to show for all the hard work you put in. You're like, I'm in, what about you? And you can't get a commitment, you can't get a straight answer, you can't get the truth from somebody. You ask them earnestly. It's things that need to be taken care of as far as you're concerned. There's no subterfuge on your part. There's something going on there. Dog. Protection from a powerful friend. I found my hat. We got the kangaroo. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. Stay on the couch. Okay. We got the kangaroo. Am I on? I like Donkey Kong. The greatest story ever told. Okay, so you can't get a straight answer. You're like an earnest question to commit to this. Is this not fact? 2 and 2 does not equal 5. To make that observation, low key, low rung, a humble assessment. I don't know why that matters, but it does. It's out of your pay grade. How dare you see the truth? The frog, a time of healing. Spirit says another one. I can't get over this guy. He's always looking. He looks at me like he's accusing me of something. Oh, what are you going to do about it? That's the truth. And the High Priestess. It speaks for itself. This truth speaks for itself. The Emperor has no clothes. I should have something to show for all this. I should have a say in this at least. Forgiveness. Decisions were made without you, that you had put much effort into. Decisions were made for you, perhaps. Unfavorable decisions made on your behalf. Well, you got to get up in there and do it. You got to do it, or somebody's going to do it for you. It has to be done. Now, if the whole wide world took a Gallup poll on your ass right now, this is the energy they would all agree that you reside in, and it's that one. Well, aren't you two-faced? A foolish exercise, wavering, contempt, vulnerable, and unorthodox, contemptuous. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yeah, that's what that is. Rules for thee, but not for me. Now, this is your private thoughts on the matter. That's hardly, one could not say that is veiled. I mean, that is most truly what you are. Your rules for thee, but not for me. And you're like, yep, that's right. You don't know your own strength. You don't know your own strength until it is tested. Well, you've been wasting your time with foolish exercises. I'm just reading the cards. Don't go carrying on me. Is that whole deck upside down? No, once again it's, oh no, that's upside down too. Oh, it is upside down. Okay, well, we'll be keeping that, and it's the 10 of Pentacles upside down, and I'm going to pause it just for a minute and set all this right. Y'all don't have to watch me, and then I'll be right back. Is it still going? It surely is. Did it just start up? I don't know. I hate the pause button. It always goes bad for me. Anyway, now I'm going to pause it again on purpose because this is all messed up. But the thing that's on your mind is the Ten of Pentacles upside down, but I just discovered that the deck is all messed up. So this time I'm going to pause it again for real. Be right back. I'm going to straighten it all out. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why I did that, but because I don't use that deck no more. But look, I haven't looked at this, but you're gonna have to take reversals. Usually I don't do reversals on the Celtic Cross unless they're a reversible deck then, right? But this is never reversed because this is my standard for the day, right? It gets worse as I go on. I might as well have a standard. But looks like that's what we're doing today. So we got the kangaroo, and we got the Ten of Pentacles upside down. So you're unhappy with the home life, and this is what it is. You and your great big heart. After I set them all right and I reshuffled, and then just because we can, lots of fighting at home. You and your great big heart. It's stressful to be at the house, not happy to be at the house. And then, ooh, this is the worst card in the deck. This is where someone you trust absolutely betrays you and throws you in the river. You think you're in a safe spot. You're unhappy at the house. You know you better watch your back. But it's rules for thee and not for me. Let the right one in. I just noticed that this was Empress and Leo. And the Hierophant. I just fucking noticed that. Okay. Let the right one in. Best not to ask. Don't open that door. Don't even... No communicado. Conundrum. Because you're not getting the same answer. A lot of work for nothing. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. Who are you taking care of? Time for a night out? Oh, and Queen of Swords. That's an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And yeah, I'm going. And the Moon. Now we all know who I think that is, but technically it's the backside of the High Priestess. So it's kind of like a... Hush up. Yeah, a High Priestess. I thought there was one on the table. So you kind of already know. You know what's up. The Queen of Swords deals in truth. And she will see your lie. Exposed. Time to come clean. Struggling in the family. The whole family knows. Everybody in the family knows. They know what's up. It's family affair. They're tired of your shit. Maybe you're tired of theirs. I don't know. We try. This is a decision only you can do for yourself. You can choose to go round and round again, or you can do something different. And that's a choice that only you can make. You can't step outside your life and just watch everybody else and direct from the outside. You've got to be in it. You've got to be part of it. You've got to re-enter life. You've got to go back to life and re-enter it. But you'd rather be left the hell alone. That's all you want. You want to be in there alone. Well, there's the High Priestess again. So maybe you're on some sort of higher path. There's something else you know. Right? Okay. Territorial, finding your place. Shit in your own box. It's all about you. You don't want to be... It's all you. You're in there like a funnel spider. Surprise. Oh my God. This is what I was seeing in the other reading too. To be suddenly... You're going to have it thrust upon you. You're going to... Your desire is to cloister up and be alone. And you're going to be thrust back in the world. And you're going to have to put... Do you go back to work? This is a long time effort. To put in a lot of effort in a long time fashion. Suddenly, watch yesterday's reading. It was like something suddenly ends. Someone is suddenly, a choice is made for them to unhappily stay in a safe place for a long time, and suddenly a choice is made for them, and they have to re-enter. I went the work route as an example. I don't know if that's what it is. They have to re-enter the public eye in some accountable fashion. There's something about math there too. Independence on your own, to a different job, a different something. And it's, be careful. But it makes you quite happy. There's nothing you'd rather do than be alone. But it's a different way, right? Well, it's all about me now. A way to successfully be alone. So you go from merely existing to being la-di-da. Because we've also had a lot of I'm all that in a bag of chips energy. Only when you're alone. Release, to let it go. Well, to release being alone. Now this is in our weakness, and this is backwards. It comes out backwards. To release being alone is to re-enter, surprise, re-enter the public eye in an angry showcase manner. You do not have all the facts. You're not listening. You know it all. You can't release knowing it all. I'm sorry. Pounce. Decide to act. Well, choose, or it will be chosen for you. Choose, or a choice will be made for you. There's no going back. What are you apologizing for? What apology are you waiting for? This doesn't have to be an apology. It could be a child. It could be an emotional conversation, a bit of honesty spoken. Fish is to the symbol of good luck. A little bit of luck. A little bit of luck. See this as a family. What do you have to come clean to them about, these 3 girls of yours? Oh my God. Pounce. Decide to act. I'm just kind of feeling it out here. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I know this could be bad. This could be bad in a way that involves your household. Or you could be being overly cautious, but it's a little for thee and not for me. And I ain't talking about it's that way because that's what I said. This is what I wanted to read. Cleaning the house and releasing emotional baggage. A cathartic, silent kind of, you want to be alone to do that too. You like being alone because you're clearing. It's some sort of a spiritual kind of a purge. But God, I keep looking at that frog, man. You see him? See him looking at you? Like you just shit in his cereal. That's not you, is it? Because it's supposed to be about healing and clearing out. That doesn't look very happy to me. But you can't ever get a straight answer. You can't ever give one. Alright, I'm moving on from this. And we're doing these cards today because every morning I randomly, I don't know, I just pull whatever's handy. And I'll look at a card or two for myself today in the morning. And I got the Queen of Cups, I think it was. I don't know. But I was actually looking at this deck, which I haven't in a long, not at every card, certainly, not ever. But it's really beautiful. And if you have the money to buy, if you would like to invest in a deck, and you can get them cheap on Alibaba. You know, this is not sponsored or anything, but it's called Oak, Ash, and Thorn. And it's beautiful. It's touching. So it's on the table. that in, Mom. Yes, Mother's here today. Best be on our best behavior. She'll be tidying up. Show me the Page of Pentacles and not being able to get a straight answer when one was asked in earnest. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. This is... Oh, we need a recount. What have we got here? Oh, that's... Oh, shit. I'm going to take this one because it hit. Queen of Swords. King of Cups. Strength. 6 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Just stand by and idly watch. Can't get a straight answer. The Queen of Swords, I can't... She's all about honesty and truth. Was this the Queen of Swords when she was over here? So we got the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. We got strength on the table. We got the Hermit. Oh my God. We've got I have seen enough. Conundrum. Never a straight answer. There's something wrong. Queen of Swords. King of Cups. 2 and 2 does not equal 5. Strength. Oh my God. What are you going to do? You're just going to stay back and let them hang themselves. That's what you're doing right now. You're in the energy of being an observer. And that's also one of silence. Be careful. Be careful. A choice may be forced upon you and you may not make the best one. So be ready. Someone is not being forthright and honest. Exposed. Time to come clean. Is it you, Donna G? Page of Swords. There you are again. Somebody's spying on you. Oh, did they figure it out? 3 of Cups. Where'd the girls go? The girls. 3 of Cups. The girls. You lying to them about something, Donna Jean? You got some kind of lie going? Page of Swords. They figured it out. They figured you out, Donna Jean. It's time to come clean. The Sun. Is it some sort of master fucking plan? It's all about you. You've got main character syndrome. Page of Swords. Okay. You're trying to do better and you have to be alone to do it. Sometimes it's hard to be you. 6 of Swords. You have a hard time. You don't deal with people the best way. It's best to not be around people. The Moon. You've got a much darker side than you let on. And sometimes you can't help it from coming out. And it's best to keep your visits short because you have a hard time being with... That's where you're your strongest. With the Emperor. That's where you feel secure. That's where all the secrets of your Moon are caught up and protected in your darkness. It's a solo kind of nature. You feel like you observe life instead of living it. That's the safest way to be. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. You care a lot. You care a lot, but it's still best that you care from a distance. Or, which is the thing that I was kind of looking at here. What is this? What is this? What is it that you do to these 3 girls? What is it you have to come clean about? Caring from a distance. What is it cloaked with? What is it really? Because the Moon is there. The High Priestess is everywhere. The High Priestess is the Moon with a plan. A plan within the Moon. Aloof, seek not attachment. It won't work if they see me. This is the ultimate man behind the curtain. Well done. 8 of Wands. Every conversation matters. Is strategic. 3 of Swords, because at the heart of it I'm very vulnerable and my heart is broken. It's to protect myself. Queen of Cups, because try this on. I manipulate you for your own good. It would kill me if something bad was to happen to you. Therefore, I will live your life for you. Therapy. And this is not every, this is just for a certain someone, I'm sure. Not for everyone. Not for everyone at all. But it's all about you now. You feel like you have to defend your space always, and it's you. You know best. You're the best man for the job. And suddenly, shit changes, but we're not there yet. Justice. You're the best man for the job. Find your place. Well, this is mine. So you pounce on something. You decide to act, and you pounce on something. This is mine. You take your place. This is justice. The Nine of Wands. You're very defensive. Don't be so caught up in defenses that you miss this opportunity. It's out of your box. It's out. You would say no 100 times. This is the time when you need to say yes, and you'll be successful. And you're moving out of this energy. Page of Cups. Here we have. I've been seeing this as an apology a little bit. Oh, okay, look here. No, here it's the same. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Here's how you step into your place. The apology changes everything. A small, earnest question. Where was that? I don't know where it was. But a small, private, real talk could either go really bad for you or it could go really well. I don't know if staying out of it is what saves you. If not taking the bait. It's a risk. You have to be vulnerable. There is some sort of choice coming up to you where you have to make a choice. You don't want to have to make. You have to make it, or it will be made for you. Choose wisely. Say yes. Basically, this is very confusing because you're looking at a surprising situation. You have to do something you weren't looking to. Explore it. Don't sit on it. Say yes to this. If there may be two commitments, okay? This is a long-term commitment where you expect to get something back, okay? This is also a card of now you know how not to do it. So do what you need to get by, because the cautious yes may be better than the risky yes. Say yes because you're going to have to. Six of Wands, you'll be successful. Saying yes is the right way to go. Research it and do what I said. Okay? Surprise, oh my God, you have to do something that you're not prepared for. It's risky no matter which way you look at it. There's drawbacks to everything. Eight of Cups, but there you go. Because a choice is made for you. You must move. And then many more alterations follow, I guess, at least a couple. You can't get a straight answer. You move forward into unknown territory. Make the best choices that you can. You've got a heads up. Be aware. Difficult times ahead. Something tricky. Two of Cups. You may be getting help from a friend. Look at this dude. He's getting a hand up. Family. Family will be there. Family will help you. You have to move along. Unsettled times, and you need to plan ahead. Things are different now. Seven of Swords. And the Moon. What the hell are you? There's something you're hiding from these people. What are you hiding? You have an ulterior agenda that is not even... You've got sub-basements. Independence on your own. Four of Wands. That's what really makes you happy. Now, I didn't figure this out because it was everywhere. What really makes you happy is to be alone. That is what you want. You are happiest there. Ace of Pentacles. You're your own resource. You're independent. You're self-sustaining. That's how you chose it. You got what you wanted. The Magician, and it was hard to get to. You had to fight for it. You fiercely defend it. It is your house and home is your security. It is your happy place. There it is again. No. It's all about me, Al. Well, so you feel like you are taking care of what is most important, which is your home and your house. You cannot be moved about it. You stand firm. You're solid like a rock. This is your nest egg. This is the only thing you have, and you defend it at all costs. This is the only thing that you have, this is the only happy you have. This is the most happy you can expect to be, is to hold on to this alone. Because you've been betrayed in the past and you fear to lose it. You fear to lose your house, your home. That rides you like a pony. It's with you all the time. This fear and insecurity is why you say no to everything. It's why you're a shut-in. It's why you're a hermit. You got the hermit card right here, don't you? Yeah, it's why. It's why you don't go out, because you're afraid of the world. You may have somebody coming into your life that needs you. There's more than one person there, and one of them is a child. Release, let it go. You can't release it. You're the one that knows. You know, you want to tell. You know it all. You like to tell everybody what's going on. I've seen that earlier, first time around. So here you are, running your mouth. You don't know it all. You don't have the answer for everything. That's in the cards. You can get upset about it all you want. You don't like to be told that you were wrong either. It'll fire you right up. 5 of Swords. There you go. Fight. Can't let go of it. Gotta be right. 5 of Cups. I'm sad. I've struggled with it all my life. Oh, you do. You have regrets, though. You would have preferred that the past be different than it is. But you don't know how to get there. You don't know how to be different. I don't know either. 3 of Swords. It's caused you a lot of pain all through your life. So you stay alone because every time you've been with somebody, you've been hurt. That's the only way to not get hurt. Cranky as fuck. Pounce. You decide to act. Be careful about this choice that comes to you. Because it's not a choice that you would make. You would always have said no. Show me the Page of Cups. Show me the small, intimate conversation that Donna decides to act on. I guess it changes everything, huh? This is a big plan, and we will just draw another one. Okay, this is an extra card in the deck. It's the Milky Way. I always think, where can I put this? I always think that there's much more going on, that you may have main character syndrome, but the universe may be doing something totally different. Because see, this is something, and that could be right, because this is something you would never choose. Something happens to you that forces you to step forward in a place that you had thought you had come to rest in. Forces you out, but it may be totally impersonal. See, and it was a unfortunate turn of events. So, a small but intimate conversation that you decide to act on. The Fool, a new beginning. See? That's exactly what this is. The 7 of Pentacles, another long-term investment. You're going to have to start over. You may have to go get a job, which you're afraid to leave the house. You're afraid to have a different you. Your time is over. You can't see that. You've earned the right not to think. You've been here so long that, like those elephants that are indoctrinated, and they have huge weighty chains put on around their ankles when they're babies, and then by the time they're grown, you can do it with a little piece of rope. You patrol your own boundaries. You're your own worst enemy. You are the biggest handicap in your life. Self-imposed. Afraid to leave the house. The Tower. Something's coming. Something's going to happen that you would never have said yes to. Something's going to force you out of that house, out of that home, out of that job, out of your circumstances. It's going to blast you into something you are not prepared for. Take no offense. Forgive everyone. Respect yourself. Create a stress-free life. Find your purpose. And detach yourself from your stuff. It's too late for that. Create a stress-free life. Find your purpose. Respect yourself. Forgive everyone. We're going to read respect yourself. And this other one. Detach yourself from your stuff. Make an internal commitment. The unable to get the commitment. The Hierophant reversed. Unable to get the commit. Pick a place to stand. Make an internal commitment to respect yourself. Because that rules for me, but not for these shit. Just don't fly no more. Commit to be and stand up, do right me, because your attitude is rules for me, but not for thee. And that shit's got to end. You're all inverted. It's so complicated in there. Feel worthy of all that the universe has to offer. If you disrespect anyone or anything that God creates, you disrespect that creative force and tarnish your connection to the power of intention. Detach yourself from your stuff. I'm just reading this because God forbid. What if you had to suddenly let go of everything that you... What if you did have to start over? You're not what you have, and you're not what you do. You're an infinite divine being disguised as a successful person who has accumulated a certain amount of stuff. The stuff is not you. For that reason, you must avoid being attached to it in any way. Why must you avoid? Why must she avoid being attached to her stuff? Why can't she be attached to her stuff? What's getting ready to happen? Can we have a little heads up? Because we got the tower there too. We ain't trying to go out like that. Why she got to avoid being attached to her stuff? Because it's all a game. Well, that's the big picture. It is all a game. Okay? Detach from your stuff because something big is coming. Oop, there's the sun, supernova. Something big is coming. Because it's time. Because it's time. That's a star. You've been waiting. You've been waiting. It's all about you now. It's time to go. God's going to show you the way. Man, this is totally confusing. I can't. God's going to put you somewhere. God's going to move you. You are now God's pawn in this game that is much bigger than you. Remember I said something totally impersonal happens. And it changes your life because you think you're the main player, but God's doing somebody else. And you kind of are a victim of circumstance. Make the best of it. You've got to move forward with the flow. Something ends. Something ends, and you must go. Or you better be proactive, or it'll be chosen for you. And you won't like it. Ooh.